Welcome back to our channel. Today, we'll dive deep into the ongoing friendly rivalry between two of the hardest working members of the royal family, Princess and the Duchess of Edinburgh, Sophie. If you enjoy royal updates, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more. For decades, Princess Anne has been hailed as the hardest working royal in the British royal family. Her dedication to service is unmatched, with an impressive record of engagements every year. However, in recent times, Sophie, Duchess of Edinburgh, has emerged as a strong contender, stepping into more royal duties and rising to prominence within the firm. The royal diary for this month showcases this ongoing rivalry, with Anne leading the way once again in October. According to official records, Anne is scheduled to attend 75 engagements, while Sophie has a more modest 9 engagements listed. But as insiders have noted, those numbers may change as Sophie continues to add new commitments to her schedule. Despite the apparent difference in numbers, Sophie's contributions should not be underestimated. Throughout this year, she has demonstrated that she is more than capable of handling an increased workload, and her involvement in both domestic and international causes has been growing. This new dynamic between Anne and Sophie brings a refreshing competitiveness to the royal family, with both women pushing each other to achieve more in their roles. And while they may be rivals in the number of engagements they undertake, there's no denying the mutual respect and camaraderie they share. Let's start with Princess Anne, the epitome of royal dedication and commitment. At 74 years old, she has earned her reputation as the hardest-working royal through decades of unrelenting service. Anne's passion for public duties is clear. She has never been one to shy away from her responsibilities. As the only daughter of the late Queen Elizabeth II, Anne has spent her life representing the crown at countless events, from local charity fundraisers to significant international gatherings. Anne's impressive workload this month is nothing new. Year after year, she has led the pack in terms of official engagements. Last year, for example, she attended an astounding 212 engagements, surpassing even King Charles III, who undertook 197 visits. This year, Anne continues to maintain her grueling schedule despite dealing with health challenges, including an injury she sustained from a suspected horse kick earlier this summer. Even while recovering from her injury, Anne has refused to slow down, demonstrating the resilience and work ethic that has made her a fan favorite. But Princess Anne isn't the only royal making waves this year. Sophie, Duchess of Edinburgh, has quickly become one of the most prominent and hardworking members of the royal family. While Sophie may have fewer official engagements listed in the royal diary for October, insiders report that her schedule is much busier than it appears. Sophie is expected to add more events in the coming weeks, including planned engagements in Malta and other international commitments that haven't yet been made public. Sophie's rise in the royal family has been particularly noticeable this year, as she has stepped up to support the monarchy during a period of transition and absences. Both King Charles and the Princess of Wales have been forced to reduce their workloads after undergoing treatment for undisclosed cancers, leaving Sophie to shoulder more responsibilities. Additionally, Princess Anne's temporary withdrawal from public duties after her injury has provided Sophie with further opportunities to increase her profile within the family. One royal insider noted, "Sophie has quietly become the royal family's secret weapon in 2023. While she may not grab headlines in the same way as some of the younger royals, she has been a steady and reliable presence throughout the year. Her willingness to take on more engagements, both at home and abroad, has not gone unnoticed. Sophie's contributions extend far beyond the United Kingdom. In recent months, she has undertaken several high-profile international trips, demonstrating her commitment to global humanitarian causes. Last month, Sophie traveled to Tanzania to continue her work raising awareness about trachoma, a preventable disease that causes blindness. Her efforts in Tanzania were met with widespread praise, as she worked closely with local communities and healthcare providers to promote solutions to this public health issue. But Tanzania is just one of many international destinations Sophie has visited in recent years. In 2022, she made history as the first royal to visit Baghdad, Iraq. Her visit to the Middle East was part of her ongoing work to promote education and healthcare initiatives in some of the world's most underserved regions. Sophie's international influence is growing, and her willingness to travel to difficult and sometimes dangerous places has solidified her reputation as a dedicated and compassionate royal. While Sophie's star is on the rise, Princess Anne remains the gold standard for royal work ethic. Throughout her decades of service, Anne has never wavered in her commitment to the crown. Her attendance at last month's 80th anniversary commemoration of the Battle of Arnhem was just the latest example of her dedication. Anne traveled to the Netherlands to represent King Charles and honor the British soldiers who fought in one of the most pivotal battles of World War II. Anne's role in such solemn and important events highlights her status as a trusted representative of the monarchy. Over the years, she has taken on some of the most demanding and high-profile duties in the royal family, often stepping in for her brother, King Charles, when he is unavailable. Even at 74, Anne continues to be a central figure in the royal family's public life, and her influence shows no signs of waning. In recent months, Sophie has also taken on new roles within the royal family, further solidifying her position as one of its most valuable members. Earlier this year, Sophie was named the new patron of girl guiding, a role previously held by the late Queen Elizabeth II. This prestigious appointment reflects Sophie's growing importance within the firm and her dedication to supporting causes close to the monarchy. Sophie has also been busy with domestic engagements. Last month, she took part in a series of visits across Surrey, promoting various charitable initiatives and meeting with local community leaders. One of her most notable engagements this week was her visit to the Brooklands Motor Museum in Surrey, where she spoke with astronauts aboard the International Space Station as part of her girl guiding patronage. Sophie's ability to balance both high-profile and grassroots engagements has earned her admiration from royal watchers and the public alike. As the race to become the hardest-working royal heats up, it's clear that both Anne and Sophie are committed to their roles. While Anne currently leads in the number of official engagements, Sophie's steady rise in the royal family suggests that the title may be more hotly contested in the years to come. Despite their friendly rivalry, sources say that both women have great respect for each other and view their roles as complementary rather than competitive. An insider close to the royal family said, Anne and Sophie can see the funny side of their rivalry, and the race is on. Last month, Sophie was in the lead, but it looks like Anne is going to trounce her in October. The two women have long been admired for their dedication to the monarchy, and their playful competition only serves to highlight the incredible work they both do for the royal family and the country. The friendly rivalry between Princess Anne and Sophie also reflects a broader tradition of hard work within the royal family. From Queen Elizabeth II, who dedicated her entire life to public service, to King Charles III, who has championed environmental causes for decades, the British monarchy has long been known for its commitment to serving the people. Anne and Sophie are carrying on this legacy, and their tireless dedication ensures that the royal family remains relevant and respected in modern society. As we look ahead to the rest of the year, the question remains, who will claim the title of hardest-working royal in 2024? Will it be Princess Anne, the steadfast veteran of royal duties, or will Sophie, Duchess of Edinburgh, continue her impressive ascent to the top? While only time will tell, one thing is clear, both women have proven themselves to be invaluable assets to the royal family, and their efforts will be remembered for years to come. Whether it's Princess Anne or the Duchess of Edinburgh, the royal family is in good hands with such dedicated members leading the way. So, who do you think will claim the title of hardest-working royal by the end of the year? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more royal updates.